guys, thanks for checking out this episode of Anderson's Outdoors. Today we are at Sierra Village Lodge and RV Park, just outside of Taos. And we're gonna do a campground review. Normally Gentry and I do campground reviews, but this trip we came up here specifically, just Macy and I, to climb Wheeler Peak, which is the tallest peak in New Mexico. We did that yesterday. What did you think about that?
I thought it was awesome.
Good times. Very tough. But this is a great campground to stay at if you're wanting to do that. It's about a 40-minute drive over to the ski area from here. So, but anyway, it's just me and Macy, and so we're going to be doing this campground review here for Sierra Village Lodge and RV Park. This is a small campground and it's kind of eclectic. It's got a number of small sites along the creek here, and then it loops around and there's a number of sites up against the mountain. There's also some kind of pull-through sites that are in the middle, and you can get Class A's in here. I don't think I've seen anybody with a fifth wheel. It might be a little tight for like really big rigs. So if you have a really big rig and you're thinking about coming, it might be good just to call and talk to the staff, who they've been very friendly and helpful. They've been great since we've been here. There are 30 amp and 50 amp hookups, and the sites all have water. I think there are a couple of sites that also have full hookups with sewer. As the name of the place does indicate, there is a small lodge here with a few rooms to rent, and apparently those are rented out, you know, through the summer and then on into the winter when it's maybe a little bit harder to, you know, get an RV in and out of here with snow and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a nice campground. There's a lot of families here, kids riding their bikes around, having a lot of fun. You know, kids down at the creek enjoying that and kind of splashing around.
Yeah.
There's also a little pond up on the property, and we took our fishing rods up there and cast it in a few times.
Oh yeah.
So where were we?
Bathrooms. Can I do them?
Bathrooms. Yeah, go ahead.
They're pretty nice. Because they're clean. Ah! We're trying to fail! Bathrooms are really nice. They're clean. They have a toilet, a shower, a sink, no soap, but a sink.
Yeah, you got to bring your own hand soap. They don't
Yeah.
really supply like soap and paper towels and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there's a little bath and shower house right here in the middle of the campground, but there's also one for use up at the lodge. And
Yeah.
Macy went up and used that one last night, and that one was really clean. It was a little bit bigger
Yeah.
of a bathroom.
It was bigger, it had a nicer toilet, it had a sink, like a bigger shower. There's also this nice nature trail that just gives you a nice good view of the campground, and it's good in case you want to get some exercise. You could jog it a couple times or walk it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's steep at the start though.
The campground also has, kind of down at the end of the loop, there's a little area where there's kind of a community fire pit, and a couple of nights ago they had a fire going there and it looked like they had s'mores going, and you know, different bunch of kids down there, some families out there roasting marshmallows, and it looks like they've got a couple of grills there. So that's kind of neat, and that, I think that's kind of one of the strengths of this campground, is that it's a charming small campground. It maybe isn't, you know, it's definitely not brand new. It's a little bit older, but it's really rustic. It's charming. It's got a great feel to it, and it's just kind of a neat place for families. Macy was saying, like, could we come back here? So, you know, she's really enjoyed herself here.
So there's like 10 or 15 campsites that have the creek running by it. The one that we got does. They have nice little trails going down to it. They have fences dividing some of the campsites. So there are picnic tables in every site, but some sites have fire pits, some don't. So that's
Yeah.
something to consider when staying here.
Proximity to town, you're probably about 5 or 10 minutes up the highway here from Taos. It's really easy to just exit, head right back down into town, and so then you're right there. It's very close to town, and I think it's only about 20 or 30 miles away from the town of Angel Fire, just on up the road a little bit. So plenty to explore. And
Sorry. Okay.
you gonna be okay?
Sorry about that. Okay. Continue.
So yeah, so there's plenty of things to see and do around the area with Taos and the ski area and Angel Fire, and there's all kinds of creeks. You've got the Rio Grande and the Rio Grande Gorge. There's hot springs. There's art and art galleries. All kinds of stuff to do around here.
Yeah.
Horseback riding, trail rides, lots of hiking. Yeah,
I have to
it's a
say,
great area.
whoever decided to make this campground chose a good location.
Yeah. So that just about wraps it up here for this episode of Anderson's Outdoors.
You guys take it easy and we'll catch you next time.